Hi everybody, I'm Carrie in Kentucky, and I guess you all know by now we took the poll of the votes, and by a very narrow margin, Carrie in Kentucky won. We had formerly been fit in Florida, so in case you see, don't be alarmed in case that's what you see on your thing. That's what you were subscribed to. And today, I said I was going to do a video every Monday, but I have rethought all of that, and I think I'd like to do a video on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, because I realize I have a lot to tell you guys, and I'm just like literally slacking on being able to do that. So, and then I was going to make the cooking video today. Don't mind this. All here is we've bought a 1989 mobile home. It's just falling apart around our ears. We're in the middle of construction. But my cousin passed away, and her son, my second cousin, was the person doing our stuff. So he needs time to grieve his mom. We need time to grieve her, and so we're going to do that. So for right now, the renovations are halted just till Wednesday. You're watching this on a Monday. It'll come out at 6 p.m. But anywho, so I was going to cook today, but the people that I'm giving the brownies to, it's at a little thrift store called Thrifting on Eastern and I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm so choked up all the time. It's at a little thrift store in Covington, Kentucky, and stop in there, see them if you're anywhere local, but they don't open until Wednesday. So that'll be Wednesday's video. I will bake the brownies tomorrow, give them to them Wednesday. In case y'all are wondering how life's going lately, I carry that in my purse. But so today I went thrifting, because I don't know if some of you know, this channel is just so all over the place. It is a hodgepodge of everything. So anywho, I went thrifting at the bins today. If you don't know what the bins are, it's just big blue bins, absolutely chock full of other people's garbage and treasures. I call them treasures. And I pay by the pound. And so it's about $1.09 a pound. I sell on eBay part-time. I also sell on Poshmark part-time. If you're ever wondering how could I support this channel, this girl doesn't promote anything, she's not monetized, and you want to support me in some way, go buy something from one of my stores. They're both called the Wilder Bunch. They've been that since the beginning of time. But you're never obligated to do that. But if you see something lovely, what I would like to do in the future is just wind up having a following of people who don't want to pay exorbitant prices on eBay, and then I don't have to let eBay have 25% of what I make on every sale. It's 20% on Poshmark and it's 25% on eBay. They promote me at a 13%. Not only do that, I know everybody's got like their digs in about eBay people, and when I see how some of them act, I get it. They act really grubby and greedy, but for the most part, eBayers are just people trying to make a living for their family. They're just trying to, it's either their second hustle or they're somebody like me. I have horrific anxiety. Working in an office 9 to 5 is not going to work for me. It's just not. I have severe PTSD, I have severe depression, and I have anxiety to the point I don't drive a car. So the big world out there sometimes is scary to me. So this job is good for me. I can get in there in the bins, and when when it's just too much, and and it's time, I can just leave. I can take what I found and pray that God will help me find some more the next time. So anyways, all that to say, one day a week is going to be what I got at thrift stores for selling for my family. Just letting y'all be nosy with me about what I got. Telling you about what I paid for it. Telling you, will it sell well? I met a guy, hi, if you find me. I didn't get his name. He was in the post office and started asking me about how to sell books. I want to reiterate to you. He said, have you ever thought about doing a seminar to teach older people how to do this? I said, well, I have a I said I have a YouTube channel, and I told him I was Cary in Kentucky, and I said you can find me there. I said, and today I will actually shout you out and mention how to do a listing. Okay, you had books. I'm talking to you, older gentlemen. What you do is you download the eBay app, the actual eBay app, and then you go to list an item. Then you're going to write the title, what you're selling, the book, you know, probably title and author. I don't sell books, so I don't really know exactly how that goes, but it's pretty much foolproof. Then you'll go to a portion that's blank and it looks like photos, and it'll say add photos. Well, you add photos of yours. I'd probably do some in the middle of the book too, just to show good quality. In your case, I know you told me they were car manuals. They may not look great, but they get the job done. They might have somebody's greasy thumbprint on the front. That's fine. Then you'll go down to price, and usually eBay, really it's an algorithm, and it kind of just is will help you out. It will tell you the suggested price for low, medium, highest sold of what you have. And then once you do that, you'll roll down to the shipping. You literally just scroll through it. You can even use AI to write your description of your book. I would let it because it saves you time. And then you're going to pick shipping. And for you, you're going to do media mail. I don't do media mail because I don't sell books and things of the like. But you are more than welcome to do that. So do the media mail. And then you're going to put, I can't remember if it's publish your item or list your item, and I can't turn off my phone to see. But if you have any problems, just if you find me, I hope you do, get up under the comments. I will do a short for you where I literally I'll use my husband's phone to record me, and you can just kind of look over my shoulder and watch me do it, okay? So, sorry, I promised that gentleman I would say something to him. You ladies are probably like, what in the world is she doing? Okay, here we go to the goodies. Let me show you all. Jeez, old crackers. I got this. I wound up paying, okay, I paid, they ask you to round up, and I did. I rounded up. You know, they're helping people, whatever. It looks like I got 15.5 pounds of clothing and linens. You bet your sweet patootie I did, because I'm a big gal, so sometimes I get some stuff for me. And then bric-a-brac, toys and electronics. I got 3 pounds of that, 3.1 pounds. I got 0.7 pounds of books. Wait till you see the cute little book I got. And then I rounded up 10 cents. So $24 for what you're about to see. Hold your hat. Oh, by the way, wish my husband a happy birthday. I was doing so good today till he's like, you know what? I think I do want me some cake. Let me tell you. I shouldn't tell you, but Walmart has cake to die for. I mean, it is just really good. And then around here we have homemade ice cream. I don't know if they sell that all across the United States. He got this white cake with chocolate ice cream. And I immediately fell asleep afterwards. I need to talk to my doctor. I know that means something. But the Lord's looking out for us. And since I've started back to my YouTube channel, don't mind me just dragging around on the floor. I have actually been trying to take better care of myself. I also got this bag. I already sent my youngest daughter, which she was going to jump in here, but she was a hot mess. She'd been out in her tomboy clothes, going to the store and all. But I gave her a celestial tapestry. You know, these girls like to hang these on their ceilings and walls like I did, like probably you did. But it was like a black tapestry with the sun and moon. Probably it looks good under a black light. She's almost 16. And then I got her a onesie, and it was Garfield and Odie on it from the Garfield movie. And it was just fuzzy, and she loves that kind of stuff. So I gave her those two things. So I haven't decided whether I'm going to sell this, give this to my mom, one of my sisters. It's just a good old-fashioned little old cowgirl hat. And you know, I don't know if you know, but cowgirl stuff and ranch stuff, thanks to Yellowstone and old Mr. Cute Costner, are all the rage. So I'll probably get 20 bucks for this if I sell it. I haven't done any research. I'm just coming to y'all live this Saturday night. It's not. And then these. Now these, I'm going to have a hard time parting with. There are only 2 of them. I couldn't find the other two, but these are going to be on my table for the holiday, for fall. Again, I might sell them, but see, this is a life of a reseller and life of someone who's just now getting back to having room of their own. I love these. I love these so much. I like the cottagecore kind of thing, but if not, I'll probably get $20 for the two of these together because they're handmade. I don't know. We'll see. And then this is just my little bucket of goodies. These are for sale. I asked my daughter if she wanted it because she loves owls. My two daughters are gaga for owls. So the owl thing. Look at this. Look at someone's beautiful handiwork. I don't even know what this was supposed to be part of, but I love it. Oh, look a here. Look a here. I'm telling you, I get up in these places and I cannot control myself. I just cannot. It is a mobile of bears. What in the fluffy goodness is going on here? I am in love with this. This one here is in a hot air balloon. Oh, look at the baby. So I probably make $20 off of that too, honestly. Probably $5, or I might bundle all these. Look at this dog. Look at that dog. I can't tell if that's a pointer or a beagle. What do y'all think it is? And then there's just this. I know. This, honestly, it doesn't matter to me. If you want this and you wanted to buy it for pride, that's fine. If you want to buy this for Jesus and his promises, that's fine. You just want to buy it because you love beautiful things. I don't care. I just like to not see things go to landfill. Now, I have no idea what kind of dog this is. I thought German Shepherd, but the way the tail's up, I don't know. It would be hard to get a real good face on them with this thicker yarn, but beautiful. People love their animals. They really do. So, those are... What is this thing? I mean, I know it's... What is this thing? It's a bird. But what is this? Like, why does it have this here? Is this supposed to go down in here? Was this supposed to be the settings? I don't know. Is this supposed to be some kind of wall? Oh, this is a tablet cover or something? A Kindle? You tell me, ladies. I don't know what it is, but I love it. I was just literally, I wasn't even going to go through the hard goods, like, because they have their hard goods. They have shoes separated, purses separated, hard goods, books. I mean, they try to keep it separated, and then clothes all down the middle. And man, the youngins, how cute is that? The youngins were just savages today in there. They were just, it was packed. They got on to a lady and her kids. Look, are these violets? Because I'm in love with them. Like, I'm seriously, like, so many kinds of in love with them. If I decide to keep these for myself, ladies, tell me, what do I do with them? Tell me what I could do with these, or what you're supposed to do with them, because I love them. I think somebody maybe just practiced, or maybe they had a little Etsy business and just said, nah, I ain't doing it no more. So, and then this one, someone had started, but the, you know, the ring was here, and the beginnings, and the, I told you, the needle arts. I've gone absolutely slap dab crazy over the needle arts. I don't know how to do any of this. So these I'm going to sell. That's just, we can't hoard up that much. We just can't. But it was like $1.09 a pound. It was $1.19 a pound for clothes. And then look at these. Oh, no. I'm showing you the back. Look at that. Is that a daffodil? I think it's a daffodil. Beautiful. No, that's not a daffodil. Girls, tell me what kind of flower that is. Is that, what is that? This is a daffodil, right? Oh my God. Y'all tell me. And then, I can't tell if that's a peony or a rose. But these are beautiful. I'm going to put them back in here because they're white on the edges, and I don't want them to get dirty, because if y'all could just see it around here, I've got stuff stacked up. I got stuff stacked up everywhere. And then I couldn't find the rest of this. But again, everybody's cowboy, cowgirl aesthetic She's got her boots laying there, and there's her saddle over a fence, and it's plastic, old hanging plastic. And I'm sure this was part of a set, probably home interior. I'm thinking, I could be wrong, but y'all tell me. So I'm going to list this. It's just a little kitschy piece, you know, for somebody's house. Again, I don't even know what I'll get for that because I've never seen one. I don't know if these might not be worth anything, but this was a Rusty Wallace Miller Lite. What it was on an old beat up hat, and everybody was passing it up, and I was like, are those pins about NASCAR? NASCAR's 50th anniversary? I was like, yeah, you better believe I'm grabbing them up because they might be worth something, and I'm just a weirdo who likes pins. U.S. Air Force. I said, surely somebody who served in that branch of the military will want that. And then I grabbed up some little Monopoly pieces because they said you can sell them, like lot up a little bundle of them. And then I'll tell you what, I got this Tupperware. It's a Rubbermaid take along, nothing special. You can get it at Walmart or any grocery store. But I'm gonna wash this real good. Tell me if y'all think I'm a weirdo. I'm gonna wash it real good. It don't smell like nothing funny. You know, and then I'm gonna cook and cut up those brownies and put them in here so that I don't gotta worry about here, just, you know, take the thing, so I don't gotta worry about it. This here, I've been trying to mix things in little tiny bowls, making a mess, leaning things out. So it's plastic. I would prefer for this to be glass or wooden or something, you know. I don't. Everybody said quit jiving with the plastic all the time, but hey, it's what's readily available, so I'm using it. We're already at 17 minutes. Y'all, this is going to be such a long video. Y'all are going to be like, Carrie, don't do that again. And if it is too long, tell me. Be like, Carrie, we don't need the side quests and the stories and the blah, blah, blahs. These suspenders do good for me. And these are still brand new with the tag on them. They say Red Dog Saloon in Alaska. And, yeah, they say Junio, Alaska. And I thought, you know, some hipster guy is going to like those. Or some fella who's been there. Or some fella who goes and takes fishing trips, hunting trips in Alaska is going to want these. And I'm probably going to get 20 bucks out of them. And they cost me maybe all of $1.09. This thing. I couldn't find the book that this went to, but it was a Star Wars poster. That's just literally for my son-in-law. Or my daughter's brother. He has a different mom. They have the same dad. I might give that to him. I just don't want it to go to landfill. Who else was going to pick that up? This. Oh my God. Do I got it upside down? Yeah, I do. Rose mailing. The beautiful Norwegian art. I love this. And it's got all the patterns through it. I mean, it's this old as sin. Look at that. Look at that. I don't even know what rose mailing is. Somebody tell me. Like, am I supposed to paint this? Oh, you know what? This is what people do on their cabinets, right? Like, what shall I rose mail and how to begin? Oh, shops and woodworking craftsmen with attractive, well-made wooden items for sale. Oh. It says get your stuff from the garage store. All right. An agreeable husband with a well-equipped workshop is an asset to the rose mailer. Y'all want to loan me a husband with a workshop? Because my husband's a fixer and a tinkerer, but he ain't got any woodwork going on. But I find a ton of it in the thrift. Dust with a tack rag or other type. Let dry. Oh, so this is literally just painting. Gotta love this. I love this. So this I don't think is going to be sold. This is for me. For me, I have to have nice things. Okay, so that's the end of bag one. Let's move on to the clothes. Okay. Somebody's going to watch this and be like, this lady's annoying. A little bit. Oh, so this is not coming across, but that's coming across like a tealish weird. This is emerald green. So I know my phone does not. the struggle of an eBayer. Maybe some people have better phones. I have a Samsung from Walmart, but some people maybe have iPhones or something that gives them truer colors. But there's no teal to this. This is literally emerald green poinsettias, I think. Yeah, that has to be what it is. And this is going to be my tablecloth for Christmas time. And I'm going to lay it on my table later when I get this cleared off. And if it doesn't look good on mine, it is rectangular. And my table's oval. So if it looks funky, it'll go out to my daughter, who does have a rectangular table. So, and who is, you know, doing her little homestead and her first Christmas as a mama. So, I know you're going to be like, where's the stuff you're going to sell? All this has been for you. I literally just feed my addiction. So this is Draper James, which does not have good sell-through rates anymore. Don't look at me for advice on how to run a successful eBay. For some reason I do. I attribute it to God above. I believe in God. I talk about it and it factors into my life. You don't have to be my friend. You're welcome here. We don't push anybody away from the table. But it's got puffy sleeves and this little ruffle detail down at the end. And I thought, how pretty would some girl look in that? Going to a little county fair or a fall festival. Like, how cute would the pictures be for this? With a little skirt and some boots or something. You know, even if I get only like $18 or $20, this cost me like $1.50. That's it. That's all it cost me. And I know how to keyword it up, baby. Baby. So I don't know. The sell-through rate looked pretty good for this. It's a vintage brand. It's called Three Rivers. Oh, no, it does not. That's why everybody passed it up, because it's embroidered. It says Carter Construction on the... But you know what? My mom knows how to use a stitch ripper and will show me, and I can take that off there, and I might leave, because my dad did heavy equipment. That's what he did all of his life. He ran heavy equipment as his career. And I was going to give this to my dad. So I'm going to give this to my dad, I think. I don't know. But I just got my dad one that was flannel lined. And, because he doesn't go out when it's very cold. He's 70 now. So he ain't out there trying, and he's got COPD. So he ain't out there trying to breathe in all that cold air. This here, I couldn't find. But I knew that it says day. And then it says Burger at Mickelson woman, and it feels good. You know how they say if something feels good? So I was like, I'm gonna put the, oh, see, there's a button missing. I get in that store, my back gets hurting, and then I just make mistakes. It'll still sell, honestly. It'll still sell because, and worst case scenario, I donate it back, you know, or I find somebody around here that can use it. Dang it. I'm so mad at myself. But if it sells now, it'll probably sell for $15, where it probably would have been $25. Who knows? Who knows? It might be a great brand for all I know. I am just obsessed with scarves. This will not sell for a lot, but I didn't get to Google image it, and I don't know if it's silk or not. In my professional opinion, it doesn't feel like it. But it is beautiful. I love paisley. I love floral. I love vintage. I loves it. So if I just keep it for myself and wear it around my hair at like the Renaissance Festival or something, that'd be fine. This is vintage Juicy Couture with the old said juicy on the butt. Y'all better not be wearing nothing that says juicy on your hiney. It's a size medium, and they're the wide leg, like Y2K style, and I guess that's called a champagne pink. I think that's called a dusty rose, champagne. Help me out with the colors. That is pretty much the color it is, and it's bejeweled on the hiney. Seriously. So I should be able to get at least $25 for them. People are gaga for the Y2K. Well, if I say people are gaga one more time, somebody reach through there and pop me one. This is not the greatest brand to sell that's not vintage. But And this is not coming across good because this is the most beautiful, like peach and pink and yellow. It's a Land's End. It says L/P. So I don't know if that's large petite. And then it says 14 sticking. So, but it's, I'll put fisherman sweater. I'll put chunky knit. And I might bundle these together. These are pretty heavy. I'd say this was $3. And I guarantee you the other one was $3 too. Let's see if I can find it. Oh. Yeah, see? I just thought, okay, just bundle those. Some lady, you know, if it's not the greatest brand, but you have two of them and they're in great shape and they're the same size, and it's getting to be, like, people up in New England need these heavy sweaters. They need a 3-pound sweater because it gets, those of you who are up there, it gets hot. Oh, it gets hot. No, it doesn't. Never gets hot for y'all. It gets cold, and the snow gets deep, and there's still things you have to do. Go to the doctors, take the kids to things, you know, so I got those for you. Got them for you if you need them. This here, why, now tell me what, yeah, tell me why I grabbed this. Tell me why I grabbed this. But I think I grabbed it because me and my friend Tracy are doing end of summerween party, and it's vampire themed, and she has an in-ground pool, and we're going to feed the ladies, give them a little wine ski, drink ski, make it all vampire themed, decorate the tables in like these, you know, different black and red tablecloths. Then we're going to watch The Lost Boys while we float around and just chill. How fun is that? Do you want to go that? How fun is that? So that's what we're going to do. She's allowed me to be the co-host, so I'm just finding things for it. So that's, again, another thing for me. And I'm glad I'm doing this while my husband in here. But like, did you buy anything to sell? I'm like, no, I just gave away our money. This, again, it is so flippin' hard to record or photograph velvet. And I'm obsessed with velvet. So I get a lot of it. It's just like a 1X/2X. It says it's very boxy and oversized. And I think it's a shirt. It's like definitely a long tunic top. I mean, it's so long, but it's so pretty. And I thought, fall. I know we're burning our booties off right now, but it fall's around the corner unless you're in Florida, and then fall will see you in December. Like that. So, we're almost to the end. Lord, this is going to be a 30-minute video. We're not almost to the end. I lied to you to keep you with me. So this is one of those skirts that is reversible. Like, it's that light paisley inside. It's this dark paisley. And I could not find a tag for it, but it's maxi length, and it's definitely probably my size. So it's like a 2X or 3X. I'm a little smaller on the bottom than I am up at the top. I'm a little larger up there, but I don't know that I'm going to keep this for myself. I think I'll probably just sell it. Some other lady can wear it to a nice fall festival or church or wherever she wants to. Teaching, I always, you know, I write teacher. Again, anything I'm going to sell is going to be like in $20, $30 range. Except I did find, like, I found these vintage pants. Y'all are going to trip. Look at these. Does anybody remember these? They're melon colored. They're barrel leg. They look like parachute pants. They look like MC Hammer pants. Barrel leg is in big time right now. I don't know that this color is. And sometimes these are, here's what aggravates me. This is new old stock, new dead stock. It still has its tag on it. But it smells like it hung in somebody's closet. Or smells like it hung in somebody's basement. So I have to put these outside and let the sunshine get that smell away, or I have to remove this tag, which makes it no longer new, which does affect the value of it, and I have to launder it. But I know what sunshine and fresh air will do for clothes. it can take all kinds of things out. So we'll figure out what to do with this. One's going to dramatically affect the value, one won't. So I'll probably get 20 bucks, 25. Again, I'm just trying to look to make my money back and then a little profit so that I can continue on doing this madness that I do. Sweaters have been flying out of my closet for some reason, like Halloween sweater. These are light. This is that lilac purple, and look how pretty. It's got like those bell sleeves. Might be called a flutter sleeve, and it's got all that embroidery at the bottom. Probably 20, 25 bucks. This dress probably $20. It's called All a Little Larger. All. So it's probably a plus size brand, probably boutique brand. This looks faded, which again is another hard thing I have about buying blacks and photographing blacks. There's not a bit of fade to this dress. None. It is in really great shape. It's got a roll tab sleeve. It's just really nice quality. It's cotton. It's definitely not linen. It just feels good. It feels like a good transition between summer fall dress. Fall, you dress it up with a cardigan, boom, you're in there like swimwear. This I 100% am going to. It's got little gold leaves on it. They said that butter yellow, which is lighter than this, but I'm going to piggyback on the trend, is having a moment. So this does have hair on it, so I have to wash that. I have to launder that. And then this is a Vanity Fair slip dress. People are so into this kind of lingerie. They just are. They love older lingerie. They love older slips. You know. So I'll probably get 15, 20, but it'll sell quickly. Things like that sell quickly for me. Women either like to wear them under stuff. They like to wear them as dresses. I mean, if you got it, rock it, sister. This is probably the best thing I got all day. This is a silk. It's 100% silk dress. Again, red, wine colored. Looks so faded from you guys, but it's not. It's not faded. Yeah, it's a size medium. It's called Mommy silk or mommy silk. I don't know what it is, but definitely a midi length. And I can't tell if they're nightgowns or just regular gowns. So more research, but it showed like 40, 60 bucks for that. So that'll definitely cover my thrifting addiction. And let's see. This, I didn't even look this up. I started looking some things up because I will get ham in there if somebody doesn't stop me. But I just know what sells in my shop too. So this is called a brand called Delicates, and it is a medium, but it has the belt. You know, the belt is sewn in, and it is beautiful. It really is beautiful. See the florals on it, and it has the tie inside that keeps it in place, and then the belt outside that also keeps it in place. So, you know, this is for, again, this is not something to sell. This is for a craft. This is for, my sister showed me that they are starting to take scarves and handkerchiefs and make like a valance with them. You just kind of like knot them like you would to hang them in your closet, like pull them through a loop. And people are making these beautiful valances with different scarves they found. So this one is a big long one, and it was like some brand for, let's see, it was Matthew Williamson for H&M. So it's I mean, could be a sleever, it could be like a $20, $30 thing. If it is, it'll go bye-bye and it won't be set back in my future craft thing. And then I got these for my daughter for they were clearance. They're called the Muck Mucks. Just these really nice comfortable socks, and you know, just something nice for the winter time to keep her feet warm. Super soft, warm and cozy, made from recycled plastic. So, you know, and they're brand new with tags, so I'm keeping them out of a landfill. So that's for my daughter. Actually, I need to put that with her infinity scarf. Okay, so that's all she wrote, folks. Speaking of she wrote, Did you guys see that there's going to be a reboot of Murder, She Wrote, starring, I don't know if Jamie Lee Curtis is going to star in it or is going to produce it. Either way, I'm here for it. I love Murder, She Wrote. I'm telling you, I was a little old senorita before I was a little old senorita. I mean, I can't wait to see it. Oh, we just watched Death of a Unicorn today, which had Paul Rudd, that kid from We're the Millers, had Téa Leoni. Love Téa Leoni. Ever since she, just everything Téa Leoni did. Everything. The Weatherman. Was that what she was in? With Nicolas Cage. And when she was in Jurassic Park with William H. Macy. Love William H. Macy too. Long before he was on Shameless. Before he was Frank Gallagher. But anywho, so Death of a Unicorn, which was crazy and slightly violent and scared the crap out of me, but I had eaten cake, so I kept falling asleep in it, so, you know, it all equaled out. But, my God, I've had you held hostage for 36 minutes. So that's the kind of stuff I look for and find in my thrift. Things that have sold this week. Zara knit sweater sale. I had a pair of duck boots that I bought for myself sold. I'm telling you, people are starting to grab things for themselves for fall and for their kids for fall and their college students for fall, and I'm happy to be part of it. I sold a Halloween sweater vest. Had black cats sitting on a fence. It was so cute. It had candy corn. It was wonderful. I hope whoever got it loves it. So again, here's my thoughts. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. They might just be a short, but you will definitely get one full-length video each week. I would say the Wednesday video is going to be an actual video because I promised to make them brownies, the ladies down there. And then I did get to thinking about it because everybody was in the comments telling me, and I love when y'all give me advice. Was like, I'm not really helping anyone else giving them sweets. It's almost like I'm giving away my addiction to somebody else, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to have to find healthier things but still taste delicious. Now the problem is not everybody likes fruits and vegetables. Some people don't find that to be comforting at all. But I'm a pretty good soup maker, and I make Blair Cooley Ward. She is a dietitian, and I make her Nona's Italian penicillin soup, and it is so good. And it'll be good in that weather where people start to get cold. So I might just have to make things like that. I might have to make just like rustic bread and give them like a garlic spread or something, you know, to put on it. So I have taken that into my heart and into my mind, and I'm trying to talk to God about it. Got up today, I was 308 point something, so I redid MyFitnessPal. And like I said, I wasn't going to eat sugar today. Like my husband and son went to McDonald's because, you know, we were out running around. And it was my husband's birthday, and I still wasn't going to do it. But he requested ice cream and cake, and the drug addict that I am towards sugar, I couldn't just say there's a cake in here and walk away from it. I was like, yeah, I want a piece. The ice cream, yeah, that too. And then he requested garlic bread, and I ate some of that dang stuff too. So I didn't eat the spaghetti. I just ate the one small piece of garlic bread and the meat sauce. But still, I had high hopes. I have a goiter, so I don't know. And it seems like when I eat unhealthy, it gets worse. So I probably need to see my doctor about that. It's probably time to have my ultrasound done on my thyroid. Your girl really needs to take care of herself. And that is what's going to happen. Because my friends are watching, and I want to be proud of myself. I want my family to be proud of myself. I want you guys to come along and be healthy and be proud of me too. So, I've rattled on about everything. Oh, My son started working for a hospital. He went from being an electrician, and he's now going into nursing. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Bye-bye, guys.